The Denver Nuggets are starting 0-2. Is there reason to doubt Denver being able to reach the Western Conference Finals again this season? Quite frankly, the Denver Nuggets have started 0-2. A lot of concerns, especially around Jamal Murray's absence in games, is starting to raise questions if Jokic can go ahead and carry the Denver Nuggets back to the Western Conference Finals and be one of the opposing threats to the Los Angeles Lakers and dethroning them from repeating. In the first game, Sacramento was able to defeat Denver in a heroic buzzer beater by Buddy Hield. And that eventually raised a lot of questions that Jokic just couldn't do it on his own because Jamal Murray was basically absent the entire game. Now, in their next game on Christmas Day against the Los Angeles Clippers, the Denver Nuggets played a little bit better. Jamal Murray finally woke up, and it looked like he started playing in the second half of that game and really showed up big for the team. But is this showing subpar play from Jamal Murray? Can Jokic and Jamal Murray be a legitimate tandem duo that will threaten other teams like Los Angeles, both Los Angeles teams, and possibly also a team like Dallas, who has waiting in the wings Kristaps Porzingis and let alone Luka Doncic. But a lot of questions around the Denver Nuggets. This is a team that, with an asterisk, made the Western Conference Finals, and I say that because a lot of things that happened in the bubble were very weird and almost like a different realm. Number one, you had the disappearance of the talent of Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers in that playoff series against Denver. You also had the Phoenix Suns, who were damn near unbeatable. Very weird and off-putting for a lot of teams that they weren't able to make the playoffs, and the way they played was inspiring, and we're expecting big things from them this season. The Los Angeles Lakers, before COVID happened, before the shutdown happened, a lot of people had them as favorites. They did end up winning that, but on the other side, you also had a team like Miami be a very big surprise and were able to get past the Boston Celtics, a team that a lot of people thought would be playing really solid. And there's a lot of disruption that happened when the shutdown occurred. One of those things could have been the West kind of being deflated and the Nuggets probably overproducing. And we're about to see if they can go ahead and repeat that same performance. Maybe it wasn't a fluke. Maybe they are a good team. But the way they've started this season 0-2, I just don't think that the Denver Nuggets will be one of those teams that can rival the Lakers or the Clippers to represent the West in the NBA Finals. I feel like they'll be playing for anywhere from a third to a sixth seed, and we might have to wait and see if Jamal Murray and Jokic get help from the rest of the roster. There is one guy, Porter, who I've seen great flashes of this season. That could be another piece that they have to play with, and that could help them launch into higher levels in the playoffs rounds in order to get back to the Western Conference Finals. But we have to wait and see how this team kind of gels, coexists, and plays in the future games. But so far, not a great start from the Denver Nuggets.